elementary third grade honor choir. We are a select breed. We have to audition for this choir, and we just got back Friday from singing at the Capitol. So that was enjoyable and a fun time. I think they enjoyed going to the mall more than that, especially the candy store. But anyway, we're going to sing for you. Feel free to eat and visit, and we just hope you enjoy our Christmas music, and we pray that you have a very happy, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays.
Traveling
called a silly holiday song, and it means absolutely nothing. So I just want to warn you. But we have some really good jokes. At least my dad would think they're good. He's 82, so I'll take his word for it. So.
I want to push those. Good. You don't want to be
Strawberry reindeer, purple snow, disco Santa, ho, ho, ho. Rockabilly penguin, sideways tree, fuzzy holiday, hee, hee, hee.
How do you get me Crackers Lemon and a shark?
Frostbite,
What nationality is Santa Claus?
North Polish,
Why is Blitzen always fed?
because he's a reindeer. Ring snowman, fruitcake pie, elves with hiccups, my oh my, caroling harbors, ooh la la, Ebenezer cinnamon, ha ha ha,
How long does it take for a candle to burn down?
about a wick.
What did one snowman say to the other?
Do you sell carrots?
How does Good King Wenceslas like his pizza?
Deep and crisp and even. It's a silly holiday song, black. On the road to Bethlehem, Magi come from distant lands. Shepherds bring and angels sing their joyous hallelujah. On the road to Bethlehem, Magi come from distant lands. Shepherds bring and angels sing their joyous hallelujah. In the east a shining star leads us to a stable. We have traveled from afar to behold the babe. On the road to Bethlehem, Magi come from distant lands. Shepherds bring and angels sing their joyous
We have one more we'd like to sing for you, and this is probably their favorite, but I tease them because they get so into it sometimes it's like a runaway train. So fingers crossed they can stay on track with me. So they hopefully will show you a lot of attitude in this song. Because I told them if they didn't, they had to eat last today. So show them how mad you are at Mr. Frosty Winter.
Mr. Frosty, Frosty Winter, why'd you have to
They just said their faces are hurting from being so mad. I really doubt that. All right, so smiley faces. We have one last one to wish you. Ready?
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings to you wherever you are. Good tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
We always sing here at Rotary.
And I know it sounds just like this.
And we're really good.
Well, we'll be having auditions afterwards.
This song today, and you all can help us with this, is Jingle Bell. And I don't know if any of you have keys or bells, but we always jingle our keys during the Jingle Bells part. Oh, you got bells. You can do it after.
They may have a headache when it's over.
Okay, y'all help us out with this. Dashing
Through the snow in a horse open sleigh, o'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtails ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
That's the best we've ever done.
Really? What about? Tried to get it off, but didn't do a very good job. It is, not even much. Why not? Great choir, seriously, very good.
You've lost control, Mr. President. You may have just say it
Let's stand for the
Join in the pledge. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Ryan, would you lead us in prayer?
Gracious God, we come this afternoon and thank you for just being able to listen to the young voices and to be able to share in this time of Christmas with them. We thank you for the things that we've been able to work in and do this past year. We pray that we will continue to be an organization that serves the community in which we live in a way that's pleasing to you. We pray these things in your Son's name. Amen.
Nelson, do you have another song?
No, I haven't done that.
You may be seated. Birthdays this month. Allison Phelps, 12/9/16. And then that's the only one for birthdays. Memberships though. Nelson Barnett is celebrating 280 years. I'm sorry, I had a zero, that's 28 years. On 12/1/16. Tim Bruder's also 28 years. Bill Olson, 20 years on the 4th. And then myself, Donna Cole, and Matt McDonald are celebrating 3 years this month. So let's give the 28 and 20 years a hand. And then last but not least, Jerry Rose is celebrating 31 years. We'll give him a hand.
You on that 14.
Yeah.
Not that old.
Well, I left a 0 off the year, so 310.
I lost the PJ battle. I'm not losing.
All right, Mr. Kent.
Does anyone in the club understand the word anticlimactic? Well, the group told all my jokes, and I was going to do a parody on songs today, and I'm not about to do that. So I will forego until next year.
So there is no sergeant with arms or
And
without arms
report.
report.
I just report. Okay. Look at
Merry Christmas, everybody. All right, Secretary's report.
Okay, I show that we have 24 members here today and several guests. And I'm going to introduce my guest first. This is Aaron Green from First Community Bank. He is our potential new IT person. So everybody be really nice to Aaron.
Yeah. Oh,
And then Donna, do I see you have a guest with you?
Yeah, my son Logan with me. He is a 8th grader in the middle of his year in 8th grade at junior high.
Welcome, Logan. And Ryan, he's not really a guest, but
No, I have Colby, my son Colby, who was excited for school to be out so he can come be back with Rotary.
yay! Kathy, do you have a guest with you?
I have my daughter-in-law Devin with me.
Great, welcome. Nelson,
Yes. I will not forget him again. But anyway, my brother Charles is with me today.
Yes,
the school is out. I have my wife Ellen with me again today.
welcome, Ellen. And last but not least, Cassandra.
I have my baby girl Cheyenne with me. She's in kindergarten and excuse PJs.
The only other thing that I have to mention is if you didn't read our emails, we're not doing the Joker Draw today. We ran into some legalities. And I've got to get a bond from the state. And once I obtain that bond from the state, we'll start again. Hopefully, since we're missing the next 2 Mondays, I should have it hopefully by the time we meet again. And then the only other thing that I have to mention is I still need a program chair for the month of March, which is upon us very quickly. If anybody can help me out with March, please let me know.
And to follow up, Barrett and I had no idea what she was doing with this Joker draw. We have no knowledge. So if the state
I'm
troopers
blaming
show
the
up,
white.
if the state troopers show up, we're just gonna do this.
I think your deniability is a little implausible.
Another big word.
See, I don't even know what that means. I don't even know what the Joker draw's about.
It means you're guilty by association.
Okay, service chair report. All right. Another gift. All right, but I know we don't have a treasurer's report because I don't see White. And that's why everybody's blaming him today. He's not here.
Well, he hasn't officially taken over yet either.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Thanks to our greeter, whoever it was today. I think it was supposed to be Jacob. Is he here? Let's see him. So the next meeting will be on the 9th of January. So if you are here on the 9th of January, Renee Long should be greeting you. If she's not, then ask her where she was when you get here. We will be off 2 weeks, both this next Monday and the Monday after, and then the 9th will be our next meeting, so don't forget. Some thought we were not having a meeting today, and I'm getting texts, so that's why we probably have a little bit of a slim crowd. I should have been watching my phone closer. All right, I'm going to forego a couple of announcements so we can get our show on the road here. Introduction of speaker, Mr. Nelson Barnett. Would you like to come and introduce our speaker?
If I don't get
hung up over here and fall down.
Okay.
And don't sing while you're up here.
No, we're not singing anymore today. We have been outshone. I'm very pleased to have as my guest speaker today a good friend of mine and a man who is pastor at Central Avenue United Methodist Church, Paul C. He is originally from Rector, Arkansas, and so he's an Arkansan. He's been over at Central Avenue for 8 years, and he has some rowdy parishioners that are in Rotary every time, so he's going to try to straighten them out today. I'm happy to give you Paul C.
Thank you, Nelson. It is an honor for me to be here today. You could have went ahead and gave those announcements because, you know, one thing I was told is that at 5 minutes to 1, the crowd starts moving, not to go very long. That's what Fred told me when I asked him, because I was asking people what I needed to say today, because I really didn't know what to talk to about Rotary Club members. Back when I was somewhat connected with the Chamber of Commerce over in Dardanelle, I would speak to the various service clubs about what was going on, and I knew what to talk about that. Whenever we would have people from the highway department speak, they would talk about highways and things like that. So I really didn't know what to talk about. So I asked Nelson, and he just said, well, why don't you talk about Christmas? It is December. So I thought that would be good. My wife, Rebecca, talked to Pat down in Little Rock last week, Pat Dunnigan, and Pat's been trying to teach Rebecca how to run a housing authority for about 25 years now. and so, and Pat didn't give her any clues as to what I need to talk about. So I guess what I really want to talk about is all pastors, and Ryan can vouch for this, all pastors are required at least one Sunday a year during this time of the year, and Fred and Charles have already heard about this, to speak about the true meaning of Christmas. And I had a friend many years ago who had that plan in his mind that he would make that talk, but he was going to do it the Sunday before Christmas, kind of like yesterday was. But his little boy really wanted trying to think about it, some kind of zombie blaster for Christmas. And so he goes and drives over in the dark of night. He's out in one of these smaller communities like Calico Rock where I used to serve. And he drove in the dark of night over to the big box store, kind of like the one out on East Harrison. And there's something about those fluorescent light bulbs in those stores. And when you go in there, they'll just drive you crazy. And he's thinking about this zombie blaster that he's going to buy. And he's thinking about that this really isn't what Christmas is all about. And so he shops and he fights the crowds. And you know, if y'all have been out there over the weekend, and I know most of you probably were, it was just really crazy out there. And by the time he got in his car, and by the time he got home late that Saturday night, he had decided that it was time for that sermon on the true meaning of Christmas. And so he gets up there on Sunday morning and he's preaching about it. And he's telling them exactly what it is. And he hears a whimpering coming from the crowd. And eventually he can tell it was someone crying, and he looks out and it's his little son. who is crying. And suddenly, he backs up and decides he needs to talk about the three wise men instead. And so he switches gears and he talks about the three wise men. And since, I'm here today and I want to talk to you about the three wise men. And the thing about the three wise men is not many of you know this, but one of the wise men was a Methodist. Really was, And the reason I say that is, do you know what myrrh is? I've heard about gold, frankincense, and myrrh. You know what myrrh is? Well, what it really is, it's hammer to me. It's not something special. And the three wise men were getting ready to go on this journey today, following this star in the east. And so they're getting ready to go, and this one wise man, he goes in, he tells his wife, and he said, well, old so-and-so's got gold, and the other guy's got frankincense. What am I going to take? She said, well, they're going to be hungry. They've had a baby. Here, take a casserole. So I know that had to be a Methodist. Because everywhere you go, the Methodists will have a casserole. The one thing I want to leave with you today is that we're all on a journey going toward Christmas, especially in this last week. Lots of folks are on the road. Smart men from the east are on their way to Christmas. And to be politically correct, there are smart men on the west that are also on their way to Christmas. And to be honest about it, there are smarter women from the east and west that are on their way to Christmas. All smart people, and I'm serious about that, all smart people are traveling toward Christmas this week. Even mythical people are preparing for Christmas. Mythical people know more than smart people because they have the power to teach us the important lessons of life about real things. Santa and his reindeer are getting ready. Yes, even mythical reindeer are people also. The truth is that we are all traveling toward Christmas. We're following our hopes and our dreams. Some of us are slouching along the way. Others are prancing and dancing, enjoying ourselves. Some are asking, are we about there, Mama? Others are asking, are we about there, Daddy? I pray you have a wonderful Christmas. I'll be honest with you, there are some times that Christmas is a difficult time of the year. When we've lost people that we loved, people that we had so many good times at Christmas with, and they're no longer with us. There's that empty chair at our table. But remember the good times. Cherish those memories. I pray you have a wonderful and safe Christmas. And may God bless each one of you. And may God bless the work that the Rotary Club, not only here in Batesville, but throughout the international community does. Because the world appreciates you. Thank you for letting me be here.
That was very good. However, let me get with you later about the hamburger meat being
If you let it sit out too long, it smells like.
I pulled it up right here on Google. It says it's basically a gum or resin extracted from a number of small thorny trees. The two announcements, we have plenty of time to make now. You did good. I mean, we can leave early today.
I have Fred and Charles I have to worry about on Sunday morning, so I know how to cut them short.
You may get a bunch of new members. The announcements I have are twofold. One is we did decide as a board and a club to participate in fundraisers with the city next year during Barrett's term. But it will be the Afterglow race the night before the water carnival. And then we will also have an outdoor show sometime in the late summer, early fall. Try to get that done before the football season hits. But we're partnering with Kiwanis on that, so I've talked to the Kiwanis president, and he will get back with me as soon as they have their board meeting. And he's talked to a few of his board, he's fairly certain that they're on board. So anyway, that's one announcement. And then again, I will remind you, the next meeting is January the 9th. But don't show up in between, you'll be by yourself. It's kind of like if somebody stays to 1:05 speaking and then there's nobody left. So this time you'll get here and there won't be anybody here to start with. I think that's it. Oh, amended bylaws. If you have a chance, please look at those before the next meeting. There's been a few suggested changes, nothing major. I want to thank Barrett for putting that together. That's awesome. He's done a great job. So read those. They were approved, I think, by the board this last time, were they not?
I think they were.
Yes. So, but if there's anything that you think should be changed, or maybe that, just let us know. We will be donating a book on your behalf, Mr. C, Pastor C, so to the library. So we just want to let you know about that. And if there are no other announcements,
Publish the board, my board for next year.
okay. All right. Come on.
All right, I have a slate of people who are going to serve on my board, and so we need to vote today. And if somebody wants to volunteer to take someone else's slot, I guess you better tell them right now. Here's your chance. So I'm the president. Dennis Moore is going to be the president-elect / vice president. The past president will be Steve Martins. Treasurer, obviously Dwight's going to continue doing that. Amanda's going to continue serving as the secretary. Ron Carter has agreed to be the sergeant at arms. Matt McDonald has agreed to continue doing administration. Matt Martin is going to be the foundation chair, continuing in that position. Ryan has agreed to do the membership chair position again. Kathy's going to continue doing publicity, Kathy Drew. Deanna Green's going to do service as a co-chair. And we have Johnny Kent will be serving on our board. And Steve will serve on the board. And Donna Cole will serve on the board as the newsletter editor, I believe, is what Donna had said she would do. And Cassandra as well would serve on the board. And Brenda Henley has agreed to be the program chair. That's the slate of my board, and I guess do I need a motion and a second to approve?
I move.
Thank you, Butch.
Second.
Thank you. Anyone want to object and say they'd rather do that job instead?
Watch for that, Barry. Watch for that.
All in favor, raise your hand and say aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
All right, if there's nothing else, we will end with a four-way test as usual. Number one.
Is it the truth?
Number two.
Is it fair to all concerned?
Number three.
Will it build goodwill and better friendships?
Number four.
Will it be beneficial to all concerned?